좋아서 Living so violently 도망치듯 웃는 너는 이제는 누구야 Everything will be fine Fade traces of the world I see them fading back But I don't mind baby This is society The colors start to blur The lines begin to crack I'm holding on baby No way to turn it back Fade traces of the world I see them fading back But I don't mind baby This is society The colors start to blur The lines begin to crack I'm holding on baby No way to turn it back La 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 한 모금 삼켜 위스키처럼 내 아픈 밤 못 이루게 만들어 불 꺼진 불이 말하네 이곳은 너의 꿈이 아니야 모든 게 사라지는 나는 알 수 있을까 Oh, it fades out of sight Where is the truth? Where is the light? 돌아가긴 싫어 난 먼 곳을 볼래 This society 부욕해 보이는 세상이 않으니 오히려 좋았어 Live so violently 도망치듯 웃는 너는 이제는 누구야 Everything will be fine La 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 Don't think it right La 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 Yes I know La 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 Don't think it right La 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 Yes I know Oh it fades out of sight Where is the truth? Where is the light? 돌아가긴 싫어 난 먼 곳을 볼래 It is society 부욕해 보이는 세상이 않으니 오히려 좋았어 Living so violently 도망치듯 웃는 너는 이제는 누구야 Everything will be fine Fade traces of the world I see them fading back But I don't mind baby This is society The colors start to blur The lines begin to crack I'm holding on baby No way to turn it back Fade traces of the world I see them fading back But I don't mind baby This is society The colors start to blur Love is so violently 도망치듯 웃는 너는 이제는 누구야 Everything will be fine Fate traces of the world I see them fading back But I don't mind baby This is society The colors start to blur The lines begin to crack I'm holding on baby No way to turn it back Fate traces of the world I see them fading back But I don't mind baby This is society The colors start to blur The lines begin to crack I'm holding on baby No way to turn it back La 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 la
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in for this weird late night side quest of a derail of a stream. It's been a weird night getting started. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, hang on. I gotta pay the pet tax. Hey, Light. Thanks so much for joining in right from the beginning. So, obviously, I can't stop playing Stellar Blade. I've tried. Not very hard, but I have tried genuinely to play other things. It just doesn't stick. Hey Isu, welcome. Buddy, you gotta move so I can pay your sister. No, these are your sisters. Gotta move. Luna, here. Here we go. Okay. All right. I think they've realized that this is just gonna be like a starting thing. Like from now on, if I sit down to stream, they must be getting treats. That was it. You got 2 apiece. All good. All right. Disappointed floofs. I'm gonna see if they'll fall into it. So they have created this like perfect dent. I don't know if you guys can see. Just like a divot, a Grand Canyon down the middle. I don't know why. Oh, he's mad. He's mad because that was all the treats. So I may or may not have forgotten to open my mailbox for 2 months. Ocean, oh my gosh. Surgeries really took me out of, I bet. Oh my goodness. Jeez, 2 months. Not complaining about the break from Xenoblade. Yeah, on it. It's nice to have a game with combat that I don't feel like I'm fighting the combat and the monsters. Like I can just fall into the groove and enjoy it. Gives me more time to procrastinate before relearning Xenoblade 2. Oh my goodness. I'm excited about it. I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm getting fairly close to the end now, aren't I? Like, I'm past the 75% mark, aren't I? Like, I gotta be. Inside I found it. Yes, 8 Dana. Oh my goodness. A book, a figurine, 2 MTG single cards. Oh. Damn. Damn. Wait, it's a spoiler to know how far into the game I am? Because we're getting close to the top. And I have a feeling that Xenoblade is going to like sneak this in there, that like fighting that guy isn't actually the true end of the game. It's just a guess. I feel like it's gonna loop back around to we try to make things better for people and realize our differences and eventually all get along. Still gonna have to kick his ass first though, but we're not gonna kill him. That's my guess. Oh, Xenoblade 1, you're about 10%. Uh-huh, yeah, sure. This is disclaimer, I know nothing about Xenoblade Chronicles. Oh my gosh. Ocean, I can't say anything. What's funny is whenever you first dropped that message, I genuinely thought you meant like your email mailbox. I wasn't even thinking like literal mailbox. Because my brain, man, y'all, my brain has just not functioned for like the last, what, week and a half since the kids got here, which is crazy. If you're trying to 100%, it sounds about right. Oh man. Yeah, I know I haven't done anywhere near all of the stuff. If I sat down and tried to like truly 100% that game on stream, I would have to dedicate, I feel like, an entire year to it and nothing else. And then I might come close, assuming I was doing like 6-hour plus streams. Because it seems like even putting in like, so I play typically I was playing, what, about 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours, streaming it, and then doing 4 to 8 hours offline, either between the streams or in the week in between or whatever, to try to balance out. And I still felt like I wasn't doing enough time in between streams to keep up with the game, like where I ought to be and everything. But it is a really good game. I want to get back to it. I love it so much. It's right now, y'all, it's honestly really hard to stream during the day when the kids are up, because we all know I ain't exactly PG. It's not my fault. I blame y'all. You guys are equally degenerate. But it does seem to kind of not always stay the most appropriate. And the last thing I need is their mom to find out that their new stepmom is a horrible influence. Let's save that for later. Let's give it a little time before we let her find out the truth. So my Friday, I'm gonna be honest, my Friday and Sunday streams are kind of like out the window right now. I'm doing my best, but I just don't see them happening. And then I guess that leaves Monday, and geez, Wednesdays are all whack because Feb's been short on people, so I've been trying to help out. It's just, and then, oh my gosh, there's so many things. While I'm thinking about it, next week I will be out of town, so I will not be streaming at all. So you guys are gonna have to deal with just Feb for a whole week. I may or may not be able to be in voice chat to help him. We will see. So you guys might have to, again, deal with an entire week of just Feb next week. I'm sorry in advance. We'll figure it out. But 50% of the reason for the most... Yeah, I feel, Nisiran, I feel like you and Isu are like a solid 75, maybe 80% between the two of y'all. I'm just kidding. I love the derails. They're fantastic. Stellar Blade can kind of get to the same point. 30 side quests pop up out of nowhere, bulletin boards, and therefore good off-stream content. Some side quests, jump scares, story or bosses, like you may have found out the hard way. Ah, yes. So I have played some Stellar Blade offline. Well, I mean, it was online, but I didn't stream some of it because I thought I would do some side quests. And found a couple mini bosses and did a couple other things. And so we're jumping into a completely different place than we were when we left off last stream. But still technically the same area. So we're still on the same map. I definitely haven't progressed story, just side quest stuff, lots of side quest stuff. Because I was trying to get through a whole bunch of it, but then my computer went all wonky and I tried to play for a couple of days and it just refused. Like I would get like maybe 10-15 minutes in and it would just freeze up. And couldn't figure out why. I thought I had had all the updates. Turns out I updated everything except my graphics card. So Feb helped me with that. Fully upgraded now. Everything, all of my software should be good. We should be able to just flow through it, no problem. No more sketchy combat nonsense. Ocean and them had to deal with watching me do that the other day. But that degeneracy on led to new degeneracy, and I started playing League of Legends. Believe it or not, I've actually never touched that game until the other day. And yeah, so my sanity, what's left of it, is probably leaving. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, okay, let me get back to it. As long as you wait, Stellar Blade can kind of get to the same point, 37, blah blah blah. As long as you promise that when the Lost Ark quest pops up, it's done on stream and Isu is in the audience. I need her to see it for reasons. Okay. Lost Ark. All right, you'll have to help me, Ocean, with when I'm getting kind of like in the right general area so I can watch out for it and help me remember. But I'm gonna make myself a note just in case. Save Lost Ark. All right. Top 5 biggest life mistakes. Number 4 is starting to play League. Everybody keeps telling me that, but like I enjoy getting angry when I play video games. I can't help it. So as horrible as it's been kind of fun. I mean, I could look it up if you could if you wanted to, or you could just wait. It's totally up to you. Or Ocean's going through New Game Plus. He could, if he gets to it first, which is probably gonna happen, you could watch him do it. Oh, I finished unlocking. I'm trying to remember what I did off stream. I finished unlocking the hair salon. So now we can get different like bangs and stuff and change colors. So I only bought this one so far, and I've been running around in red. And then obviously we got this hair finally, so it goes with our dress. But I thought her red hair went really well with this outfit. I don't know why. So that's what I've been running around with. I'm trying to think of what else we got. Yes, I finally got the pink hair. Lost Ark is actually available now. Talk to Man in Zion beside Oracle. You do have to progress this story a bit by talking to Oracle. Okay, I think I'm at the point where I need to talk to Oracle anyway. What's the other... Oh yeah, I picked up this outfit. I don't know if I had that unlocked for last stream. And that one, the Cyber Bunny. And I've got a couple more that I just don't have the pieces for yet. So yeah. I've made it all the way to the junkyard. And my computer kept freezing as I was trying to do all the puzzle nonsense here. It was really freaking frustrating. So hopefully we're actually going to be able to do it now. Best NPCs in the junkyard. Is it this little dude? Because he's pretty cute. And I've now had the conversation with him like 47 times. But he does seem pretty fantastic.
My name is Digger. As you can see, I've been involved in an accident. I kindly request your assistance.
I don't think I should attack this drone. Smaller drones don't usually have a language system installed. What's going on here?
I told you were gonna like this.
I'm currently incapable of projected conversation. Energy levels low. I will remain unable to escape unless you perform a manual reset on the Claw Crane system. Please operate the Ticker, Butter, and Clunker in that order. They're located here at this dump site. Kindly request your assistance.
All right.
Okay, so I have yet to successfully get him out because every time I tried to do this, my game went all wonky and ended up freezing and doing all sorts of weird shit. So I think I know how to solve this puzzle. But again, it's gone wonky every single fucking time. But Digger has been fantastic so far. I'm very happy with him. That conversation has been wonderful every time I've had it. Okay, let's rotate you. Come on. Okay, are you stuck? Unstick yourself. Oh no. Should be close enough. Should not be close enough. Okay. Let's try this again. So I ended up finding this little dude because... Okay, we all see that I am obviously directly under this thing. Come on now. Hey, Lenny! So I ended up finding Digger because there were like these weird distress signals going off. Oh my gosh, I could be more under it though. I could, apparently. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, apparently no, we're pushing it in. I'm seriously, stick forward, and that is the only direction it is not going. Eve's foot needs to clear the lowest rung of the ladder. Hands aren't good enough. That's bullshit. I don't like it. You stretch your arms. My God, I know. It's like when you're a kid climbing up out of the pool using the ladder. Like you have to, even though they could make ladders go down farther, instead, even when they do, you just like ignore the bottom steps and have to use the one that's closest to being out of the water and show everybody how cool you are. Sorry, having 2 kids and swimming with them regularly has caused me to remember things from my childhood. Fuck you. Not y'all, Eve, obviously. Okay. What did I miss to how to do this? All right, we'll come back to this one because there's like 3 of them that I have to do. Have her hair latch on. That could work. Does she not have? No, she doesn't have double jump. She's got this weird, like, accelerated push forward thing, but no double jump. Nah, it's too much hair. Here we go. Ooh, what do we have over here? What kind of action adventure RPG is this? They put all the budget into her ass, Lenny. That's what it is. They put all the budget into her ass and her boobs. They didn't have the budget for a double jump. Oh, will it work? Yeah, okay. All right. I mean, fair and appropriate use of funds. Yeah. A Souls-like, yeah, that's true. What if you went to your skill tree and checked what? So we get it, but let me guess, we don't get it till New Game Plus. I feel gypped. Girl just wants to double jump. That would save me so much headache. There have been so many times, and y'all haven't seen this because it's happened off stream, but there have been so many times when I just wanted to freaking double jump. Oh, that was almost bad. All right, I gotta admit the music here in the junkyard is pretty good. All right, let's go up here and up here. And I happen to know there's a thing over here. Again, I've had to do this like 14 times, y'all. Never quite getting to complete it any of the 14 times. Okay, can you? There we go. There we go. Okay. And then we go this way. Come on, go that, whatever. It'll be fine. It doesn't have to be perfect, probably. And then, oh gosh. Oh, there have been a few suspicious areas in the wasteland that looks like impossible jumps. The said locked skill is why. They don't let you do it until you get that skill. This game really wants you to play it at least twice, if not 3 times. Like, they're very, very sure they're going to convince you to play it at least that many times. There's so much shit you can't do until the second playthrough. Okay, and I don't know if the game is doing it on y'all's end, but maybe I'm just paranoid, but I keep feeling like we have some like weird moments where things are just like a split second slower than they ought to be. So if it gets too bad, we'll switch to something else. I have no idea what, but we will find something else to play if it keeps. It's definitely not streaming at 60 frames per second. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I can always return to East. I could. If this ends up misbehaving too much longer, I just might. It just needs to. Also been a hot minute. Yes, it has been a hot minute since Xenoblade, and I miss Xenoblade, but so you missed it. I was explaining earlier, Xenoblade is rough for me because it's during the day, and it's hard for me to stream during the day with the kids. They're sweet, but I don't need them going back to their mom talking about how they learned all these new words from their new stepmom.
I can't believe this flimsy thing is working. What a relief.
Looks like you're right. Well then, how about we go check on that drone?
Ooh. Having some weird moments with dialogue too.
Thank you so much for your help. Hello, Adam. It has been some time. Would you kindly introduce me to this lady?
Of course, what's the word? Oh yeah, Angel.
Angel. That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I'm Eve. What happened to you? Drones like you aren't supposed to work this way.
Hello, Eve. I am Digger. I have innumerable thoughts concerning my existence, and I am capable of making fantastic plans.
I told you this would be fun. You see what I mean?
Adam, please don't interrupt. Eve, someday I will appreciate the opportunity to sit, at length, and share with you my fantabulous hypothesis. I thank you again for your assistance. May our relationship continue to prove constructive. I am willing to provide useful resources.
Okay.
All right. I'm just checking some network stuff to see if maybe that's what's going on. This is so weird. I don't know. It says everything's fine. If Stellar Blade continues to be poopy, you can always fire up Nier to play the other Hot Lady action RPG. I think Feb has it. I probably could do that if I really need to. I'd have to install it though. I don't have a ton of things installed, so we would have to see. And ironically, this could be a blame Feb. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hesitant to blame him since he did kind of help me figure out what was causing the issue before. But what's crazy is I ran around before, 0 issues, got into a couple big fights, made sure everything was running okay, no problems at all whatsoever. Coming back to it now, it's kind of teetering on whether or not I believe that it's safe. So I'm not sure. Like, it hasn't outright done anything yet, but it's close. It's walking a fine line. Was the game fine before you streamed? Yes. It was fine earlier today. Like, I tested it earlier today. Updated, made sure all the drivers were updated, fixed the graphics issue. My mic is crackling too. Y'all, I just wanted to stream. You know what? I'm sitting here looking over at Streamlabs, checking things, and there's a massive delay on my camera and everything over there too. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. It's either your mic or your headset, which admittedly, or my headset with the. I don't think it's your headset, Ocean. I think it might be me. Stream is buffering at times now on my end. Oh hell no, girl, your whole stream is falling apart now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, hang on. Let's put that into pause. Let me go back over here. Oh, this is a no bueno. Very frozen, very glitchy. Okay, Febs seems to be doing fine, so it's probably not internet. What the heck? On the bright side, it's probably not just the game. That's true. That's true, but damn. Let me look at a couple more things. It wouldn't be a cat stream if something didn't go wrong, y'all. And I thought I had already had the something go wrong because I had a drink and I had dropped it in the freezer because I needed to finish getting ready, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. And it ended up taking me way longer than I thought to get ready. And I came back and the whole top half of my drink froze. And I had to deal with that, and then my cup cracked when I tried to fix it and get it all stirred up, broke it apart, and ugh. So I thought that was my issue for the day, but apparently not. I lost half of it too. Hey Kat, your computer is wired with an actual Ethernet cable? Yeah, it is not. My computer is connected to the Wi-Fi. It is solely on Wi-Fi. Feb and I have thought about physically connecting it to the internet, but everything seems to have been okay so far, so we haven't bothered with it yet. But oh man, I can hear the music from the game kind of going in and out like it used to. I don't know if y'all remember that back in the beginning. Huh. Febs is being fine. Could be internet. He could be using majority of your internet upload bandwidth. Maybe. Yeah, I think you're right, Lenny. I think at some point I'm gonna have to just get a wired connection, and maybe that'll help. Let's see. Look at a couple more things here. It really wouldn't be a cat strain without something going wrong, right? And it's been a while since we've had a technical difficulties situation. Like, this is great. Variety. Oh, lordy. It is infinitely more stable to be hardwired than to be on Wi-Fi for streams. It is. It absolutely is. And I've been playing with Fire not being wired in, unfortunately. Sorry, don't mind me. Just clicking on nonsense. Not sure if it will account for all your tech problems, but it's a good first step. Yes. No, I agree. It's definitely worth looking into. And it would just be like, all I would have to do is get a single cord. That would fix my problem. Well, it would fix that problem and anything that might be coming from it. Let's see. What's that? Everything seems to be functioning the way it ought to be. Nothing's going nuts. Wi-Fi seems fine. Jeez. Is the music kind of like randomly dropping for like a split second for you guys too? Or is it just weirdly in my headphones? Also super sorry, y'all. I swear I tested all of this earlier and it was fine. Let's see. Not really dropping, but it's kind of choppy. Okay. It keeps having these like moments where it'll just randomly, like, for a split second, the music, it's like somebody turned all the volume off on it and like hit mute for half second. I don't know. But it used to do that. I don't know if you guys remember when I first started streaming, it used to do that to me a lot. Yeah, sometimes it gets choppy, but I don't know if that's the effect. I don't think it is. Because when I was trying this earlier and I was in a different area of the wastelands, I was not having any issues with music. Let me look at... Oh. Okay, so FebStream on my computer keeps having to buffer, so I'm wondering if it's my internet connection that's throwing everything off. Y'all give me just a second. Let me go see if I can pull Feb for like a split second to see if he can help me troubleshoot this, and we will figure it out. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Give me just a minute.